Welcome to Almost D&D, a tabletop role-playing podcast where three of my best friends hang out in my basement and attempt to play Dungeons and Dragons. I am your host and Dungeon Master for this evening, Devin Allard. Rotating clockwise around the table we have set up, we have...
I'm Rob, and I play Zorob, the uncharismatic bard.
I'm Chris. I play the half-orc ranger, who is named Krugel. Oh yeah, duh.
Nailed it.
I am Jeff. I play Rathos, the elderly paladin.
So we last left off. Our three brave and wise and cunning heroes had just met a kobold group, I suppose, at first. They had tried to settle down for the night when they were suddenly snuck up a pod. And a bunch of little tiny kobold reptilian creatures, humanoid figures, but of the small category. Very stealthily, very cunning. What they lack in strength, they make up for in dexterity and improvisation. And traps. They had taken Rathos into binds. They had thrown a net around Krugel. But luckily, Zorob, you found out, man. You saw the trap coming.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
You did.
I'm crafty like that.
You are crafty like that. So you got away from the trap. You were able to calm things down and talk your way out of it. The leader, you don't know the leader. Right. You don't know the leader's name yet, but the leader informed you that the big metal beast makes a lot of noise, and he asked you, well, you informed him that you would help him kill the big metal beast.
Yes.
So they kind of parlayed the combat for the time being and led you into their
Teeny tiny beds.
teeny tiny beds in a teeny tiny cave because they're kobolds and they're small. So they had led you into their dungeon. You guys had settled down for the evening. So as you drift off to sleep, it is a very, very strange feeling you get. But you all wake up. And at first, you don't know if you're dreaming or not. You're in the forest. You're no longer in the cave.
Oh shit!
What?
Really?
You're
I
back.
thought we were... Oh, okay.
You are back
Part of what's
Oh.
happening.
in the forest.
Oh my god, it looks like you almost hit your head.
Can't talk,
but
can't,
suddenly-
but you can't. You're trying to talk to him,
Oh.
but you don't know that you're talking to him.
Does it look like this, like where the kobolds found
Yes.
us? Okay.
Yep. Same place. And you guys are. You can see the metal rails that you had seen as you had left the port city. You can
Oh,
see
the
those-
things on the ground?
Yeah, the things on the ground.
Okay, so we're not that far into the forest.
You're
Okay.
not that far into the
Okay.
forest, right? But you are in the forest, pretty much where the kobolds found you.
Okay.
Suddenly, explosions occur all around you, and it's like a bright flash happens, and suddenly the forest looks like this.
I'm up, shield in hand, battle ready. And I know, even if they can't hear me, I'm going to say, Krugel, what did you do?
It wasn't me this time. I was asleep. What happened?
Remember, you
I don't
can't
know
hear
if
each
I,
other.
yeah, I don't know if I, yeah.
I stumble around and get up on my feet as I look around, trying to figure out what's going on.
It is for the listeners, the forest is on fire. You see kobold bodies littered all around you. Some have been crushed, some are burned to crisps, and there is a massive heat emanating from, obviously, the forest fire in front of you. Off in the distance, you see a hooded figure standing atop something with smoke pouring out of it. You can tell that this hooded figure is the reason for this forest fire.
Did we get a long rest?
You did.
I'm gonna try and run toward... How far away is this figure?
About 200 feet.
200 feet?
Kind of
That's a long run.
obscured.
Can we feel the heat?
Oh, yeah. It's getting worse. The heat's getting worse and worse. It's starting to hurt.
Not hurting me.
Well, it hurts me. I'm gonna try and run towards this thing to get a closer look.
Okay.
How big is the structure that he's on?
Big. It's probably 10, 20 feet high, maybe 40 feet long.
Oh yeah, that's
Square-shaped,
Okay.
and it's moving.
Okay. I'm gonna try and run towards it.
You're running towards it. The
Yeah.
heat's getting worse and worse. It's starting to... Your hair is starting to singe.
Okay, then I'm instantly just
Do you do
start.
anything?
I'm trying
Try
to
to-
shoot an arrow.
You're going to try it. So you knock an arrow.
Yeah, I'm walking towards it.
You walk towards it. As you walk towards it, Zorob and Rathos, you're walking towards it, and you knock an arrow, Krugel.
I'm resistant to fire.
Okay. So you can
I'm
take
shielding
the
myself
heat.
with my cloak.
Okay,
and
as you're-
it hurts.
I'm gonna tap him as I walk by and kind of pull him back, and I'm gonna hold my shield up. I'm gonna just start walking.
So you try to tap him, your hand falls right through him.
Oh man!
And as you're going towards
Whoa.
it, you hear. You all wake
Oh
up.
man! I was gonna charge him.
Oh.
Okay.
Ah, ow, my head.
Oh my
Shit.
gosh!
What was that? Wait, I'm sorry. Are we all in the same little room?
Yep, you wake
Okay,
up back
cool.
in the
All right.
in the cave now.
Is your head okay?
Oh, fuck! It's on fire. Oh.
I just had the weirdest dream, guys.
I don't think.
And
that
you
was
were
it.
there.
I was.
And you were
there.
there.
Yeah, I had a dream and you were there,
Oh, my
Rathos, and
back.
so were you, Zora. Huh.
This floor hurts. I'm an old man.
What was your dream like?
Everything was on fire.
That's like my dream.
Yeah,
That's so weird.
I've had something like this happen to me before, and I'm not sure it was completely a dream. I think that maybe that was some sort of cosmic entity or, deity. Hate to say it, Krugel, but there may be some sort of religious thing going on here.
It's always religious stuff
It's
everywhere.
Always. Can I cast
Tell 'em.
Divine Sense?
The kobolds around you are a little bit easy.
Steal to eat?
Yeah, steal to eat.
Robin Hood. We're dealing with the Robin Hood of the forest.
Oh, okay.
Kobold Robin Hoods.
Yeah, there you go.
Pests.
I like
That's all you get.
Yeah.
Rodents that
Yeah,
are
they're-
lizards. Well, I mean, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go, grab my weapons and go outside and make sure it's actually not on the fire.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, it's
So he storms out. I'm gonna say, hey, Rathos, when you've felt this before, I mean, do you feel anything now, or is this like the
I don't
last
feel anything
time?
now, but I don't think I when I woke up, I don't think I felt anything then. I think that doesn't change the fact that that was a very real experience for us, right? Dreams are just dreams; they're just in your head. I think that was maybe not happening. I don't know. It looks like that's what Krugel's going to check out. I
Yeah.
think that was somebody sending us a very clear message.
Rathos. You can make a religion check if you want.
Oh, you know I do.
The when Krugel, when you get topside, the forest is just how you left it. It is not on fire.
First roll of the night, and it's a nat. Just kidding. It's a dirty 20.
You could have lied. I don't check the rolls, but it's
Sorry,
okay.
no, I would never do that.
It is not the same entity. This was not Nementh, the Lord of Destruction. This was something else.
For those listeners and me, because I've definitely forgotten, I have the entity that gave me my lycanthropy, which
Yep.
is the moon god
That was Gevdos,
Gevdos.
god of duality.
Gotcha. And
One of duality.
Gotcha. And then Nementh.
Nementh is the
Totally
Lord
have to
of
wait.
Destruction.
Probably not the same guys that are the same entities or deities or whatever you want to call them that did it to me, but same sort of feeling, right?
I mean, there's no way that we all had the same dream. That doesn't happen. There's no way.
Which means two things, right? One, we need to tread carefully.
Yeah.
And two, we've obviously attracted the attention of somebody that's got some serious firepower.
Is that a pun? At a time like this?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Was it?
More to come. Let's go check on our buddy up top.
Are the kobolds all sleeping?
Some are.
All right.
Yeah, it's like 4:30 in the morning, right before sunrise.
All right. I think we're just going to get some fresh air. I think that's Krugel must be
Yeah.
feeling sick. And I'm going to crawl out.
Okay, so you guys crawl out, go topside. You see the leader there. He's kind of ordering people around, other kobolds around. He's speaking in Draconic, so you can understand him.
Yeah, I can.
So he's saying,
You go get more firewood. You go get wood for arrows. You go round up weapons, spears, swords, shields, rocks for slings.
Did you catch that at all, Sorab?
No, not even a tiny bit.
They would love it if you would play the Mattoon when we go back in. That's what he was saying.
Oh.
They don't get a lot of bards.
That's
And
lovely.
he would really like it if you...
"Make a deception check."
No, he didn't. He didn't roll an inside check on me. He's got to be
Still
the...
lying to him.
Well, yeah, but he's got to say inside check or something, right?
He's got passive perception.
That is a nat 20,
Oh,
though.
man.
Check it. Check
Wow.
it.
Why would
check
your best?
it.
Why would your best friend lie to you?
They would never lie to me. That's so exciting. I feel like I've been practicing a lot, and I'm really trying to get
I can
the
tell.
people to notice.
Yep. Guys,
the new
nothing's
gloves
dead up
have
here.
helped. Oh,
And not on fire.
Oh, hey,
Oh, yeah,
Krugel.
that.
Hey, yeah, I If there was on fire, I probably would have told you. So.
You probably
we
would
probably
have
felt it.
Yeah.
Something.
No, I don't. I don't scream.
I wasn't that worried.
Only if I hit my head.
You can handle yourself.
Okay, this is messed up. I don't know what to do with this information. It's like a sign?
Yeah, well, all right, so what real quick, what did you guys see? Because I saw, basically, we woke up in the middle of the forest, it was burning, it was pretty much charred, and there was a guy standing on some giant thing, and then he laughed at us.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
Yeah, and
saw.
all these things were dead. All of them.
I tried to go closer, and it was, it felt real. It was hot. And your hand, I think it went through me.
yeah,
It was weird.
I tried to touch you.
But
So,
I remember that I felt I didn't hear the voice in my ears. I felt it in my soul.
right.
So
I wonder, just pure conjecture, if we were talking about maybe raising a kobold army and
Yep.
attack. Was the big thing that guy was standing on? Is that, you think that's what they're building in that thing?
that's what I was trying to get close to figure out.
And so, like, you know,
And I didn't get close
maybe
at
this
all.
is a sign saying, hey, if we take this kobold army and attack that place, we're all going to burn and die. Now, listen,
Yeah.
I don't believe in those, visions and stuff like that. But the last one did give me lycanthropy. So
So you do believe.
I have a wary speculation on. Sorry, I'm a little punchy. That was I normally need like at least 10 to 12 hours of sleep because I'm a little bit older. That was only a solid 8, so I'm still out of it. I don't know if we should maybe
Let me...
choose a different course of action.
Ooh. Yeah,
what if we
that
just
could be-
said,
Let me ask...
"Fuck them, let's leave."
Well, hold on. Let me... So, hold on a sec, though. Krugel, you were in there for... So you were in there. You were eyes on that thing close up all day. Did that look... Was that the same exact thing as
Couldn't
what this was?
tell you. Couldn't make it out. It was too smoky.
Make an insight check. Or, insight.
An 8.
Yay. Same thing.
Yeah, it's smoky.
Okay.
Shadowy and smoky. It didn't look like a metal ship or hull or something. So
All right.
I'll say this. I don't like the idea of someone... Like, when I had my vision... Like, not to get too personal, I don't really want to talk about this a whole lot, but when I had my little thing and I got this lycanthropy, he at least, whatever deed it was, gave me a choice. This guy is pretty much laughing at us, and doesn't make me feel good. I don't like the idea that he thinks he's going to get away with something or telling me something I can and cannot do. So I'm partially inclined to say, go fuck yourself and go raid that place with our kobold army anyway.
maybe it was Xandar.
Ooh. It could have been.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Which,
as
I
good
mean,
as good a
could be-
theory as any right now, right?
Right.
Well, yeah.
But I do think, to your point, it's a giant metal object, right? Which is similar to some extent to what we saw.
Make an insight check. See if you can remember the dream.
8.
Structure.
Yeah.
I can't remember
so-
every detail of my dreams either.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, I don't think we should let this thing dictate. If we're going to do that, then anytime we want to do something, this whatever being this is can just send us a message and send us some scary vision, and then we change our thought process. I'm not doing that.
All right, so we stick with the plan?
Sounds like it's out of your control. So
Stick with the plan, or do the same plan but maybe a little different, right? Maybe instead of raising an army and while I'm willing to accept the repercussions, I don't know if I want to lead a bunch of kobolds into
well, their tinnitus
untimely
might
demise.
make them go insane and turn on us. So all the metal ringing sound that they hear.
Yeah.
Right, so they're going to want the problem solved one
Right.
way or the other, right? I'm just wondering if is there a better way to do it, right? Should we get to the coast and try and attack by sea again? No, let's probably not do that. That
was
didn't
bad.
that didn't work so well.
That was bad.
Should we try and sneak in? I mean, I don't know. Or do we just raise a kobold army and just say fuck it and go for it? Honestly, I'm on board either way. I love it.
The army did sound kind of cool. But that dream...
If we try to hijack the metal hull, if it's ready, I don't know. We got a lot of work done.
But how do we get in there?
Well, I did.
I'm not saying I'm wrong.
Rathos and Zorob glance at Krugel.
We did. We all paused for a moment. That was very real.
It's like a look
You
of
have great
pride.
work ethic.
Well, I just remember I set that building on fire when we left.
Yeah.
So maybe they repaired it, but that was the
It's only
building I
been
was
like
working
8
in,
hours.
so-
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we should at least We need to decide what we're going to do before we go back in there.
What if we scout out from the edge of the forest with the leader and talk with the leader of the kobolds to see what he thinks we should do?
All right, that's a great idea.
I had a different idea.
What was your idea?
What's your idea?
My idea was to find a relatively flat stone and to flip it. And if it lands on one side, we go one way. If it lands on the other side, we go another way.
Oh. Like fate?
Yeah. But we could do your thing. I don't know.
Why don't we do both? Why don't we go scope it out, and then we'll still let you flip the coin.
Oh, sweet. All right.
We'll let you flip this stone at some point.
All right, let's go back in and talk to the kobold leader.
Well, the kobold leader is outside of the cave.
Did he
with
walk
you
outside?
guys. Remember, he's ordering people around.
I'm gonna. Is he close to me?
Yeah, he's
I'm
about
gonna
20 feet
turn
away.
him in draconic. I want to say, listen, I know this is weird, but our bard has some sort of ritual where he likes to play for the people that he's about to lead into battle. I don't know why he does it. Could you just do me a favor and just kind of politely clap when he plays? But he really wants to play.
What is clap?
And I'm going to show him hands, right? Just slam them together like that.
Okay.
Okay. Zorob, they would really enjoy a performance of some sort, please.
Okay, great. This is awesome. I appreciate this. You know, I'm always trying to work on my stage presence and really get in front of people of, you know, any type, even kobold people. Your people, too. And I'm just going to take my lute out and play a little tune, if you don't mind. So it's going to go a little something like...
Make a performance check.
Nat 20!
Oh my god! Oh! So, you could see
Only one you've gotten so far?
Yes.
quite a few of the kobolds. Most of them are kind of shuffling because they don't really know, but they're kind of happy. You know, they're smiling. But as you play it, it's pretty good notes. Pretty good notes that you've strung together.
Oh.
Especially with your gloves.
Yep.
So when you're done,
Good.
there's kind of like this awkward silence, and then the leader looks at Rathos,
I'm like, that was awesome.
and they all just slap once.
Oh, wow, they're going to give you the slow clap.
And they
I actually didn't hate it.
like
so.
the leader.
Spot on. So I'm going to give him like the okay sign, like really good. That's exactly how you
I
should
hope
clap.
you
So
inspire
the leader
all of
holds
them.
up both like okay signs,
Good.
and then like all the other kobolds are
Yes.
looking at
And-
Zorob doing the
all
okay. They don't
sign.
know.
So when they do that, I'm just gonna like I'm old and a little bit dirty. I'm gonna do a finger and I'm gonna go put it right through the okay
Yeah,
sign.
so they all start copying.
And then I'm gonna hold mine down below my.
So there's like hundreds of kobolds just doing the okay sign. There's a finger going through it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just all the kobolds are looking at Rathos and Krugel very confused, and they've got like one finger is a circle, and the other their index finger is like extended.
And mine's
they're-
below my waist,
Yeah, but
and I'm
they're
waiting
also
for him to
doing
look.
both, and like one
Yeah.
they're below their
So
waist.
I'm waiting for Rathos to look, and then when he looks, I'm just gonna punch him in the arm.
Nice.
I'm gonna look at Zorob and say that is a show of affection in kobold culture. They thought you really did a great job, and you've officially been welcomed as a member of their clan. You are now kobold in their eyes.
And I am just beaming. I'm
course
so
you
excited
are.
because I know
Of
I
course you are.
nailed it.
Yep.
And I can see how happy I made everyone.
Yeah, you can.
and every single one. And I'm like, I'm fairly ignorant as well, so
Hey,
that, I don't even understand
that
what's
tune,
going on
that
there.
tune was banging.
And I bow a little bit and I say thank you all so much. I'll play more later once we're all said and done.
I'm going to look at the kobold guy and say, and now we are ready to do battle. But first, if we could confer with you.
Yes.
So he follows you to
Does he speak? Do you speak common at all?
yeah yeah. So now he's speaking common
Right.
because
Yeah.
he knows that he needs to speak with all of you.
What would you like to converse?
So we need to talk a little bit of strategy.
Names.
My name?
What are your names?
Your name?
Yours.
My name is Rathos.
I'm Zorob.
Krugel.
I am group.
I'm sorry, you are group or
I am group.
you?
What do you call your
Gets me
army?
every time.
Clan.
I am group of clan.
I am group.
Leader of clan.
Why do you laugh?
I'm sorry. I don't know.
He's looking. Remember, he's looking up at you guys because he is small.
Yeah.
SMOL. Small.
Smol.
Is that his last name?
Yes, group Smol.
Smol.
That's canon.
I'm group of Smol Clan.
All right, I'm gonna get down on one.
I gotta
knee.
write down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get on one. No, I'm just gonna get on one knee. Like I'm gonna get on one knee.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like scuffle the earth a little bit, and I'm gonna say, we're here. The camp is here. We had something strange happen to us while we slept. We had some sort of vision, and part of that vision was...
You sure you want to tell them?
Yeah. They needed to know.
All right.
Part of that vision was all the kobolds. We had obviously tried to attack or done something, but everyone was dead. All of your clan.
But on the bright side, when you die, you won't hear that annoying noise. So...
So I think what we would like to do maybe is
Nicely
take
done.
you and
Emo.
just see what we scout it out. Kind of look and see what we're dealing with before we lead you in any more danger than we should.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you seen the city or looked at it at all or know anything about the port?
No, kobolds stay in swamp.
Okay. Are you brave enough to come with us, or is there someone else we should be
Where do we go?
to the edge?
Group
of the
is bravest. That's why group leader.
Group will take Smol Clan and leave Swamp with us.
All right, you don't have to talk to him like, hey, listen.
I'm already down on my knees talking to him. He can't take any more
He
embarrassment.
can understand you just fine. Don't belittle him, all right?
Making sure he understands.
He gets you.
I'm done talking.
Common, not common tongue. Common tongue, draconic.
But you understand common, though, right?
Yes.
So you're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good because I don't want you to have to relay information.
That's fair.
Where do we go?
To the port.
Yeah.
We go all the way to port.
Edge of the forest where we want to stay hidden, right? And we want to...
Yeah.
They kind of know what we look like.
We want to show you where the noise is coming from.
and see if there's anything that's changed and get your thoughts on it.
Noise has come past. Now Metal Beast brings noise.
Metal Beast.
They were working... Okay.
Many men swing hammers.
Why don't you show us where the noise is that you want us to stop?
Okay.
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 So
Plan D.
he leads you through the forest. The trees begin to thin as you get further south until eventually you see a clearing. The clearing is probably 40 feet wide, and it stretches from east to west as far as you can see, and it's pretty much pinned straight the whole way. Group turns to you and points to the metal rods that run parallel along this, through the middle of this path, essentially, that's been carved out of the woods, and he says,
Many men swing hammers and put metal down for many days. They never stop. They went that way.
and he points west. They moved from east to west.
Now, Metal Beast comes every 2 or 3 moons.
When was the last time you saw it?
2 or 3 moons ago.
Shit.
So the metal beast is constantly coming through here?
Yes, brings terrible noise.
Oh.
How big?
Big.
Bigger than us?
Much bigger than you.
Daytime, nighttime, all time.
Just as 5th sun sets.
Ooh. That's the end of the day, guys.
So this is the beginning of the day,
Should we stake out here to see what we're talking about?
This is the beginning of the day, right?
Yes?
Do we want to just camp out here until to see what the hell we're dealing with, or
So you're not worried about the men building at this point. You're worried about the metal beast.
Metal Beast must be stopped.
DM, how far away are we from the port?
Probably about 12-hour hike,
Okay.
right?
All right. So we're
You guys moved pretty far. Maybe 6-hour hike. 6-hour hike.
but pretty decent. I'd say we head back into the forest and assess what we need to do, and maybe group. Maybe you go tell your people we're going to formulate a plan to help you guys out. While
Group
while
does
we
not
discuss.
like premonition of clan dying.
Right. We don't want that to happen either. So let us chat and we'll see what we need to do.
I have another question, group. Does the metal beast only go in one direction?
No.
It goes back and forth?
Yes.
Okay.
How many people do you see on it?
No people.
No people.
No people. Group C.
What makes the sound? Just it moving. Okay.
Oh.
No people. It's making a sound. Is there? When you've seen it, are there any ways to get on it?
Metal beast move fast. Maybe with rope.
Okay.
I think that's it for now.
All right, group. Let's
we
go
gotta-
back to your cave. Can we go back to your cave?
Yes.
I'm hungry. You hungry?
Yes.
What do you guys eat in the swamp?
Bird.
All right.
Bird. I like that.
Any foul? Okay.
Oh!
Foul must foul. Like it. All right, let's go.
All right, let's eat
Metal
bird.
beast also makes smoke. Much smoke like big fire.
Okay. That's when I'm just gonna start looking at the other two of you guys, just like my eyes just saying like, yeah, that's what we maybe saw in the dream. All right.
Yep.
But I'm not saying anything, just my eyes are shifting, like
Yep.
with looks of like, you hear that shit? All right. We're hungry. Let's go back and eat.
Yes, group
Let's,
hungry.
Group, let's do it. All right. Lead the way, group.
So he leads you back to his camp. As you get closer to the cave that they call home, there is a wonderful aroma of cooked birds.
Pigeon.
Mostly pigeon, some rat, some rabbits. Just normal things that you would find in a swamp.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it all up. I love it.
Okay.
This is great. I've been there. Listen, been in the swamp. Sounds good.
They all sit around their campfire and kind of pass.
This blue-winged herring is delicious. Is that even a bird?
It is now.
It is
I
now.
think it's a fish, but all
Yeah,
right.
that's a fish. You're thinking of a heron.
Isn't that what I said?
You said a herring.
This is swamp.
These herrings have
But
wings.
They're all
These
yeah,
fish
they're all-
have feathers.
There should be fish around here.
It's our world, man. We can do whatever we want.
Right, I'm picking at the food a little bit. It grosses me out. There's definitely like still eyeballs on whatever I'm consuming, but I'm starving, so I'm gonna.
Toughen up, and I just will grab the head of a bird and bite it off clean.
Can they all speak Draconic?
Yeah, they all speak
All right,
Draconic. That's their common tongue.
In Draconic, I would like to give a toast. So I want to stand up in Draconic, say I would like to give a toast.
This guy.
And I'm going to raise a glass of whatever they're drinking. I don't know, swamp water, or whatever it is. And I'm going to say to our hosts, group and clan Smol, to our host
Smol Clan.
group and small clan, thank you for having and sheltering us. To Zorob for that amazing performance and inspirational tune, Krugel, and to
I just look at you when you say my name, and I just start drinking. I don't fucking care.
and to the demise of Big Noise.
Yes.
And they all say,
Elepkarik.
which is Draconic.
Oh, I'm going to repeat it, and I'm going to start drinking. I don't know what that means, but yes.
I'm gonna look at Krugel and be like, electropic?
Metal Beast.
Yay.
Group looks at you and just shakes his head.
You're in a
So you
swamp.
guys are finished with the feast. Group is ordering people around, helping clean up, not paying you much attention since he's kind of busy, ordering things around. As far as he knows, there might be an attack, there might not. He's kind of unsure about you guys. There's still a lot to get done, day-to-day kobold things.
Day Kobold. Take us through that, DM. What's
Oh,
the
jeez,
day
what's
of
a day?
what's
So-
the
the life
day
of a
life
kobold?
Tell us about that.
Fuck me.
Yeah,
so
no,
it starts before the sun rises. Group he's the first one up because he's the leader. He kind of peruses, goes through, checks all the women and the children and the men who are still sleeping. Then he goes up, he checks the sentries, asks how the sentries have been doing, if there's any reports. Did they see the metal beast or not? If they did, who heard it, who woke up in the night, things like that. Then he sends out his gathering parties for the morning breakfast, and then they come back and they pray. And then there's like lunchtime.
Who do they pray to?
You gotta find out.
Hail Sandar?
Oh my gosh.
It wouldn't
You
make
shut
sense.
your mouth.
You take that back. I like this group guy.
We're not around them. We don't have to say that.
Then it's lunch, and then they do afternoon naps.
Oh, okay. All right.
So they are 8-year-olds.
I really.
Yeah.
They're practically 8-year-olds.
They're just it's Lord of the Flies,
It's just
but
Lord of
in
the
a
Flies, but
cave.
kobolds. And then they eat dinner and go to sleep.
All right,
I don't
cool.
know. And kids play around. The parents yell at them. What would you do if you didn't?
I mean,
have
that's
to
my
work?
life.
Right.
That's it right there. You named it.
You wake up, go to work, and come home.
All right. So are we out? Are we out of the cave?
You've been out of the cave.
You wanted to talk to us on the side.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking that maybe group and clan small clan may not. I don't know what they're going to do against something like that. I'm not really sure what we're going to do.
Right.
So that's what I was hoping you guys could help me with.
What can we do against metal?
I don't know. I mean, my one thought process was two things. Do we mess up the track somehow
Yup.
and get it stalled?
Hey, why don't you
And then
make some
attack it.
coins and put them on the tracks?
I just wanted to have fate.
Well, we'll flip a coin.
Well, let's come up with
it
some,
on the track.
Let's come up with some options and then we'll decide.
All right.
Do we mess up the track or do we hitch a ride and see where?
What if we tie the bard to the track and then they have to stop so they have to
Ouch.
rescue?
Jeez.
Rescue.
Why do you think they're going to stop for Sorov?
They're just going to smush me.
The man's got to save his brother. I can appreciate that. Yeah,
The man sold me into slavery, so he's got a weird gray area over here.
that's
Yeah, somewhere on the scale there. Not sure.
very
Whoa,
true.
just let it go.
I think he's kind of new to like social interactions. Like I don't know.
Yeah, he's stuck
I'm sorry,
in his
what? What?
I said it seems like you haven't been away from the tree for very long.
This is true.
So
Wood elves
I'm
don't,
giving you-
wood elves don't fall far from the tree.
That's right.
I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, like when you didn't save your brother, and like
Ow.
when you just like though you guys gave me the benefit of the doubt when I turned into a giant werewolf and killed a bunch of people.
Yeah, and we still hang out.
Right. So
right?
that's why I'm not going to tie you to that track.
What about me?
Is that what this is? Just
about me,
hanging
huh?
out?
Yeah.
We're just hanging out?
I think so, yeah.
Krugel, I got to be honest. I
blew up a place.
you blew a place. I'm not really 100% sure about you, but I do know your backstory, so to speak.
You were on the boat with me when I told it.
I was, and I do appreciate the quest for justice, shall we say, and or revenge, whatever you want to call it.
So let's not do the thing where we put me on the tracks and run me over. I feel like that doesn't help anybody. I mean, there's
that didn't work.
no idea is a bad idea, guys. But
I wouldn't let them kill you. I'll kill you, not them.
Jeez,
I'm kidding.
I know you are.
Sort of.
I don't
And then put him on the track?
know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like slowly slide, like just right in between.
All right, what are we doing?
Krugel and
What are we
Zorov,
doing?
just
All right.
like-
All right. What are we doing?
We're either gonna stall this thing or hitch a ride. Like to me, those are the two choices. Do you guys have any other choices? Anything else you want to try?
Well, we need to go east to find out what's going on, right?
We need to go west. We need to go west.
I thought we were supposed to go east from the port in
This-
the west.
This thing,
I thought
they
that's what
said
we were
they
doing.
said it goes west. East is the port.
No, they said it goes back and forth.
West
It goes-
is the port.
West is the port.
East is heading inland.
That's what I meant.
Ugh, you old lizard.
I need a drink.
And they said this thing goes. It goes both ways. I don't know which way it's
That's
coming
what
from.
she
I know.
said.
I know. I know.
That's an old joke from where I'm from. You probably don't get it.
No, I knew, but they said it goes in either direction, so
All right, so
we
we
don't
need to
know
go
where
east.
it's coming from this time.
Oh, that's a good point.
We don't know.
Don't want to go back to the port. We should probably go ask him which way he saw it going last time, so that way we know which way it's going to go this time.
Yeah, all right, we can do that, and even still, what the heck are we gonna do with it? So, like you said, we can try and stop it. So we can, I don't know, dig a pitfall or something. It's huge. I don't know what we're gonna do with this thing.
I mean,
or
it's
we
just-
have like magic.
Just
What-
yeah,
what-
we got
what
all-
if-
have a magical
hold on,
loot?
Hold on. What if we got the entire small clan and we dug like a secret like hole under the rail so when it goes over it, it collapses and falls into it?
I like that. They're really good at digging, right?
I don't know. I just met these people.
Yeah, but didn't we just sleep in their cave? Did they build that?
I don't know if they built the.
They're like
I mean, I don't know.
ants.
Maybe that was there. I have no clue. I'm not.
Hey,
a
group.
Yes.
You guys good diggers?
Best diggers.
There you go. All right. We have a
Problem solved.
we might have a plan.
All right. So we're gonna build something.
What is plan?
Plan is the plan is where those rails are.
What is rail?
To the metal on ground.
Metal. Yes.
I think your questions make this really hard to not talk to you in a slow manner. It's like I'm trying to like copy your voice and pace. Do you copy? All right. Which way was it going last time you saw it?
Last time Metal Beast came from east,
So-
went west,
And does it come back
then came back.
the next two moon
East.
cycle, or
Yes.
so it goes one way and then two moon cycles come back, or three and
No.
it comes back the other way?
Goes out.
And in.
Next.
In and out? Nice. All right.
Goes out.
How many days are in a moon cycle? Then 69 or?
So he's going to say,
Metal Beast goes west, and then overnight comes back east. Then 3 moon cycles back west.
Round trip.
Round trip.
So
west.
I'm thinking maybe in
Then
the clearing where we could all hide in the trees around it, we dig a loose soil like type of pit. So once the metal goes over that part, it'll fall into the ground.
You see his eyes light up, and he's smiling like crazy.
Kobold love traps.
yes, they
Yes,
love traps.
you love trap. Want to make a giant trap?
There you go again. You kobold love trap.
Yes, big trap.
Krugel asshole. It's my orc nature.
We make trap. We make trap.
You make the best traps.
Make best trap. We almost got you. We make good trap.
You got
really like
me.
traps, yeah.
You got me with a net. Now can you do a giant pitfall for Metal Beast?
Good idea. Good
Yeah.
idea.
Great.
All right, so we're doing that, and then what? We're gonna lay in wait, and what do we do when the thing falls in?
Can you make it deep? How deep can you make this trap? You think?
10 feet.
Oh, do it. 10 feet.
Okay.
We could then bury it after.
Oh, we bury
I
Metal
think
Beast.
we're underestimating how big this thing is.
How big is the metal?
And compared to trap, damn it, now you got me. and compared to the trap, how big is the beast?
Beast is as big as Kobold Clan.
Like stacked?
Yes. Long, arm to arm.
Gotcha. How tall? Taller than me? Taller
Yes.
than me, Zorob, and Krugel all put together?
As big as that.
Okay.
All right. So
Like 18, 20 feet. Okay.
Okay.
So if she goes into a 10-foot trap, I don't know why I call her she. I just assume she's some sort of ship.
it's a metal beach.
Group thought that was funny.
So she goes in there. She's not coming out.
Yeah,
And-
we have to stop it from moving. We don't have to have it buried underground.
Is your trap abilities 10 feet diameter, or can you make it longer than 10 feet?
You think he knows what diameter is?
Why insult the group?
I'm sorry. How big in diameter is it?
We can make trap. How much time?
How
What time is it, DM?
It's about mid-morning. Mid-after.
How-
Midday.
how long would it take you to make a trap that's 10 feet deep and as long as the 3 of us? With your entire
Just make it
clan.
as big as you can with your entire clan until about
Nightfall.
30 minutes before sundown. Last sundown.
Okay.
Okay.
10 feet deep,
All right.
20 feet wide.
Big as you can.
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds
Before this sunfall.
Yes.
All right. We need to come up. Are we going to be waiting in the woods? How far away the woods are from the tracks?
It's like a 30-minute walk.
Oh shit! So
What?
we need to get up on this thing. We need to be hiding.
The field is that big?
What do you mean? Like, you're 30 minutes from the tracks. The field isn't that big. The field is only 40 feet wide.
So the woods, like that's what
He's
I'm
a-
asking.
you're deep
not the
in the
kobolds,
woods.
Not the kobold's home. How far the edge of the forest from the tracks? Like, can we hide in the
Like 20,
forest?
20 feet.
So we
Okay,
can
we
hide
can hide
in
the forest and
Yeah,
sprint
yeah,
to it.
yeah.
Okay, all
Okay,
right,
my bad.
all right, all right.
That was-
I'm hungry again.
Do you want food or trap?
No, I want you to do the trap. I'm gonna go cook for you guys while you do your thing.
Okay.
You're working hard. We're gonna work hard with you.
So he whistles, and all of a sudden there's a bunch of kobolds on him, and you can hear him speaking in
We all must dig a big trap to trap the big metal beast. Then we will pounce on it like a tiger or a jackal.
I'm gonna look at my companions and say,
Group,
they
you
said,
guys like fish?
We like all.
Okay. I'm going to go to the nearest swamp area and try and catch fish for them.
So him
It's kind of my homelands thing.
and his buddies take off towards the tracks. You see him disappear. They're very stealthy.
I'm gonna look at Zorob real quick while they're doing that. They said he said he would like all of Clan Small Clan to go and dig, and he also said that because you were an honorary member of Clan Small Clan,
Yes.
that you were also supposed to be digging.
Make a deception check.
I don't know how I feel about this.
15.
You can roll insight to see if he's lying if you want. He beat your passive perception.
It's like a 4.
He's not lying, man.
Yeah, it's a 4.
I mean, you could offend him if you want to, but
I don't want to I obviously don't want to do that. I feel like I'm going to go make a trap.
We need you to be a lookout in case it shows up early.
Oh, yeah.
So you can come get us.
Yeah, that makes sense, too.
Also, you want fish,
Inspire
fish or
them.
bird.
Inspire them.
I will. You know what? I will.
Take lead.
And I'll eat, whatever you do. But just
pick up some leaves or something?
Cut the head off.
So
Just cut the head off.
That's right.
And I can work.
No. I got something for you, and I just grab whatever's on the ground next to me and go, here you go. Like grass and dirt.
Twigs and
it's some
duff.
muddy swamp ground.
I can't wait until Zorab casts Crown of Madness on you.
we're getting real close. I gotta tell you.
Starting to piss me off.
It might be a bad idea for him to do that to me because I might kill him.
Yep. Listen.
So does Zorab take off into the woods yelling, "Wait up, guys!"
Of course I do.
So as he does that, I'm looking at Krugel and say, "Listen, you have been put to work. He's been put to work. I can only assume that I'm at some point I'm going to be put to work as well."
You did this. I didn't do this. So this is your thing.
I know, but now he's apparently done something to you. I've done something to him. So I can only assume that at some point it's going to happen to me. Just know it's okay. I get it. I'm all about balance here, and
I know you're
we've
about.
got a good thing
You're
going
about
on.
for the greater good.
Well, greater
way.
good. It's really the greater good has nothing to do with it.
Debts being paid.
Fuck the greater good. Yeah, as long as
Fuck the greater good.
As
That
long
doesn't
as-
sound like you.
well, as long as you get what's coming to you,
Karma.
and if that is in line with the greater good, then so be it.
I didn't plan on him doing work, but it's great because I can finally just catch some fish.
All right, let's go cook.
So I'm gonna go grab the net that they used to trap me with and just scoop it into the water.
Okay.
See if I get any fish.
Make a nature check.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go in the cave and see what they already have caught or anything at all. If I
Make an investigation check.
It's a 4.
14.
So with a 14, they have some salted meats, a little bit of salted fish, I suppose, some vegetables, carrots, potatoes,
All right.
stuff to make a great stew.
I'm gonna make a great stew.
You
That's
made
right.
my
I'm
stew,
gonna
man.
start making a stew.
You stupid net. The holes in this net are gigantic. I can't get shit with this.
We need some more meat in case you get a chance.
Zorab, make a
I'm just gonna start
strength
shooting
check.
arrows in the water. Fire arrows, like nuke them.
What did you say? What
Make
check?
a strength check.
Strength?
Yeah.
It's 18.
With an 18, you are working pretty hard. You're about as strong, a little stronger than the strongest kobold.
That's right.
And
You heard it, folks.
You can't see it, but I've got a really proud look on my face.
and group
You show him, Zorab.
group is he's smiling. He goes, "Yeah."
Yes, you build good traps.
And I just can't help smiling. I love these kobold people. They're great. And I'm slaving away here, but I am happy.
He's just cheesing.
While I'm cooking, I can't help but start humming the tune that Zorab played. And I can't help. It's like stuck in my head. It was so good. And at some point I look over at Crew, I'm like, that motherfucker, he's gotten so much better. Like, I don't know what it is. I hate it. I don't hate it.
Got one. What were you saying?
No,
yeah,
got-
don't worry about it.
After
Yeah,
like a dozen tries, you get one.
yeah. After last week and all the ones,
Oh.
it took a while.
Yeah, that was
So
I think I've officially cooked everything they have. Like, anything they throw out. Like, I made them the biggest
It's
meal
the
I
last meal you guys will have.
right.
So it's about mid-afternoon now, and all of a sudden everything stops. The kobolds that are around Rathos and Krugel, group is not there. Group is with Zorab, but they all seem to stop, and they all face north, and they all kind of fold their hands, kneel down, put their heads down. And you don't know what they're saying, Krugel and Zorab. You don't know what they're saying because they're speaking Draconic. But Rathos,
Sorry, but you should have never let me be the one to interpret.
I know. But Rathos,
I'm not
well,
sure who's
it
smart
is what it
idea.
is, so it's up to you, man. But Rathos speaks Draconic, so they are chanting, "Bannock the Great, Bannock the Wise, return to us, may your power rise." And they just keep repeating that. They repeat it 3 times.
Can I roll a religion check to see if I know, or a history check or something?
Make a history
See
check,
if,
yeah.
like, my rolls are hot.
Hot rolls.
Hot
dice.
rolls.
Hot rolls?
Hot rolls.
Hot dice?
I rolled
Say
a.
it. Say hot dice.
Hot dice.
I'm not sure what's big deal, but 23.
With a 23 for sure. They are speaking of Bannock the Black, which was a mighty black dragon that used to reside in the Bannock Swamp, which is where you are.
I'm going to whisper that to Krugel while they're doing that. I'm
Okay.
Bannock was a black dragon. Was local to the swamp.
Make investigation checks. Or perception. Perception.
Ah, shit.
Not you. Yeah. Not you. You don't play the game.
You say perception? 19.
7.
So with Krugel, because he's such a nature boy. Yeah, they have. So the kobolds, all the Smol Clan, have black tinted scales. They're not red like on the D&D Beyond.
So
page.
you said black
They're
dragon?
black.
Yeah.
Look at their scales.
Ooh. Descendants, maybe?
Maybe.
Ooh.
So then they do their prayer. They say it, 2 or 3 times, and get right back to doing whatever they were doing, gathering berries and food and stuff, or making weapons. The kids are
All right,
chasing each
keep
other.
gathering food because I've used a lot of it.
They all look at you like, what?
Well, I use a lot of food. That's right. Keep going.
They keep gathering. Like, whatever. Was that in Draconic or Common?
That was in common. I
No,
really don't
yeah.
want them to hear what
So they don't know what you're
it
saying.
It was like more of a joke, yeah. I'm still cooking away. I'm just like pouring all their food into the stew. Yeah.
All burnt.
All right, my stew's ready. How are your fish?
I got one.
Okay.
It's a decent sized one.
You gonna clean it and cook it, or you just?
Yeah,
gonna...
I can do that.
All right, I just didn't know what was normal for you.
You can put that right in the stew too.
Yeah, why don't we use
And
the-
there's nothing like
the
haddock and
fish-
beef stew.
Fish. How about a herring? A blue-winged herring.
Blue-winged herring. Blue-winged herring.
Are
And
you- Yeah, well, I mean, just like fish head stew. There we go.
All right, I'm gonna serve whatever. I'm gonna serve whoever's here, and then I'm probably gonna try and haul out the stew to our workers because they've been working for
I
a
can
very long
help
time.
you.
Okay.
Bring it to them.
so the 4th sun is beginning to set.
Oh shit! I lied. I'm gonna go run and grab them and tell them to come back and eat, and I'm gonna set them.
Why don't we, check on them and see how they're going.
Okay.
If it's going to be possible.
All right, and I'm gonna go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay,
Yep.
so you guys run out.
Yeah.
So as Rathos and Krugel run out into the clearing, they see Zorob just happily, just all smiles, sweat pouring off him.
Fucking
So
guy.
happy.
So they've built a massive trap, pitfall trap, essentially. It's probably 10 feet deep and 20 feet wide, so it's a pretty good size. And
Son of a bitch, he did it.
He,
Those
he must-
beautiful sons of bitches.
all you need to do, you know what?
Unbelievable.
We just need to encourage him that he's a great artist.
Oh, I was talking about group.
Oh,
But yes, yeah, you're right. Krugel.
As I look back
Look at him.
over at you guys, and like you can just see sweat and dirt, and I look over at you, and I'm like, "The hell, man!"
Oh, did you hear that? Sorry.
Yeah.
oh, is it
you're-
not fun? Is it not fun? This wasn't my idea, just so you know. But is it fun?
Your side of the
It's
the,
not
the
fun.
trap is incredible. It is. I will
Thank
give
you.
it to you. I honestly
You're a natural.
did not think you were super strong. You've obviously proved me wrong.
Well, he is from the forest, and they just live in dirt. So
All right, I don't know. I know I made a mistake. Okay, I know this, but I feel like you're coming off.
I
little
did not
strong.
tell you to go work with the clan. That was the
I
Dragonborn.
know. I just feel like you got something out against.
so you're in the
In-game.
forest. You've just come upon the trap that the kobolds group looks up at you and says,
Yes.
You looking at me?
"Yep."
We just wanted to see how things were going. The sun is going down.
Yes.
All
Fourth
of
son.
All of them are going. Yes. So the fifth
We
one.
have one left.
Yep. Fifth one's coming down pretty soon.
Yes.
We've made a great meal. Krugel is really chef's kiss, if you will. Done a great job. And this looks really good. I don't think you should risk small clan small and yourself. And I think it maybe should just be us from here on out.
Very noble.
Well, I do what I can.
Are you sure?
Can I confer with my companions?
Of course.
I'm just now thinking maybe it would be good to have a little backup. Zorob,
So they all start walking.
put the shovel down, man.
No, I'm so
He's
good
just
at this.
digging into a rock. Just plink,
Blink.
plink, plink.
Honestly, I didn't think you had it in you.
I didn't have it in me, but
You found something. You found something new.
thank you.
It was good.
I would like to never do this again.
That's fair. Krugel was yes. All right, let's talk about this.
Talk about what? I was
Well-
way over there.
Yeah, this. All right, so great job with the trap.
Thank you.
This thing's gonna fall in the pit.
Yep.
We're going to hop on it, kill anyone there, and discover what it is.
Yes.
Should the
Solid
kobolds
plan.
be in the forest for backup in case we need them? Should we have like some sort of signal? Or
Here's-
should we just send them home?
Send him home. All right.
Where we In your dream, do you remember where we were? Was that this field that was on fire? Was it their cave that was on fire? I can't remember.
It wasn't their cave.
Wasn't their cave?
No, it wasn't their cave.
Like, but was it right outside their cave?
I think it was like a field. I think it was a field. I think it was like this. Here's what I think.
Make
Yeah.
an investigation check
Everyone?
if you want.
7. Which is not good.
21.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't want to invest.
With 21?
Oh, yes.
With a 21, this is where it took place.
This is where it took place. I know it. All of a sudden, I can tell.
No, the
Rate
trees,
those, by the way, is
the
like-
trees all line up.
Rathos
Yeah.
is like
No,
standing
this
there.
is
Like,
it.
this feels good. Feels.
Yep. No, this is...
Getting a little warm.
However, the trap was not in the dream. I know that for a fact. So we've done something different.
That's true. That's true. So I think we have something here. Here's my thoughts.
Yeah, but if the guy,
Here's my thoughts.
go ahead, please.
What if it doesn't work?
Here's my thoughts. I think that it is very nice to send them home and have them safe. However, we're 3 people, and this thing, I know that we have dug a very nice hole, but this thing is big and probably armed, right? I noticed that they collected a lot of rocks for like their slings, right? So I don't know, maybe we can do something where it's safe for them. They stay on the outskirts, and they're just staying, range weapon. And if it gets bad, we give a signal, and they can run. I don't want them to get hurt, but it might help to have some type
Wow,
of...
one day of manual labor, and he's starting to think like me. Sacrificing people to die.
I'm a man of the people
I'm
now.
pretty sure that anything that we come across is going to have enough range. I mean, to flatten the forest. I just don't know what they're going to accomplish.
I don't know if them jumping on a metal beast with their primitive shivs and arrows is going to do any damage to a metal beast, and maybe if they all gather on top, they're going to go boom.
So what's our plan?
Zorob, let me ask you a question.
You're having heat stroke. I
Can
think, from all the
calm
work.
down,
Yeah,
deep breath.
yeah.
You've worked really hard.
I did.
I'm gonna hand him like a flask, and it's just full of
Juice?
dark beer,
Swamp water.
Okay, good.
salt water. Yeah,
Swamp water.
swamp water, swamp water.
Hey, you wanted vegan, man.
Let me ask you
I'm
a
not
question.
vegan. I just didn't want to eat an eyeball.
It's your first time kind of away from the tree. We've been through a lot,
We have.
more than probably most people in their entire life. So, props to you. Is there a deity you believe in, a god you believe in? Are you? No offense, Krugel. Some people.
I can handle it.
Okay.
I'm scared if I say anything.
I understand
He's gonna
that.
hate me even more.
I guess my what I'm trying to get
me a
at is
day.
this: you're wanting to flip this coin. You're wanting to flip a coin to decide fate, decide which direction to go,
Yes.
and it seems like that's a faith-based act. Are you hoping that someone leads you in the right direction?
No, I just really think we had to make a decision because the time was ticking. Oh
my God, you're so loony person. You were really just going to base it on a coin flip.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 shot. Like,
I'm chaotic neutral.
yeah,
You
right in
think-
the middle. I will say I'm a little spiritual. Not gonna go into details in front of Krugel here. Definitely.
Militant
But-
atheism.
I really just thought,
Here's my question:
let's just try something.
Are you willing to put that same faith towards the kobolds' lives? Heads they stay, tails they go back to their cave and
Yeah,
Live
let's
happily
do
ever
that.
after?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
All right, here's the thing. I don't know what to do,
okay.
and when I don't
This
know,
was a bad line of questioning. I was just hoping that someone.
It's bad cop, bad
It
cop.
sounds like he wants. He's
You wanna
willing,
s- you
he's
wanna
willing
send
to
him home.
sacrifice.
I was
all
hoping
of
you
them.
had some sort of faith that I no longer have.
no,
and
it's not
had
that.
some direction for us.
I'm just
Maybe
I'm
now's
just
not the time to
reaching
flip
Yeah,
the
I
coin
didn't know
then.
if this was like an elf spiritual thing here.
It's
or
not.
It's
No,
just a
it's
you?
not. All right, listen. If we send home 30 to 50 whatever kobolds, and it's just the 3 of us, what the heck are we gonna do?
What the heck are 30 to 50 kobolds going to do?
They're gonna throw rocks. If a bunch of an army comes out of this thing with their bows and stuff, they can sling rocks at their face. What if it's just full of guys?
Okay, what we need to do is have them be ready to stand by to attack, and if we think it's not an army and they need to run, We need to, maybe in Draconic, give them a command to hide or run away.
I cannot believe I'm about to say this. I am scared of that vision. Not for myself, but for the kobolds. And I know I said I didn't believe in it, and I wasn't going to worry about it, and whatever. And that's all well and good if it's my life. I'm not okay with risking their lives. Now, I understand we're a group.
How about this? How about we have just the leader with us, and he decides what he wants to do with his clan?
That I'm okay.
Okay.
It's his, if you want to put it on his shoulders.
That sounds like we're not deciding for them,
but
I'm
going
to
to
sacrifice themselves.
I've already told him. I mean, you know that. I've told him about the dream. He knows that. So,
Yeah.
all right, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Well, they are the ones who trapped us, so
Yeah.
fuck them.
We were, we were in their swamp. That's gold. Okay. All right.
It's a sick, twisted fate, Zorob,
Yep.
is that they trapped us, they're building a trap, and then they're all gonna die.
It's a big old circle trap.
Circle of life.
It's not a laughing matter. All right. Okay.
It is for
I mean, if we can make it not so,
I hear what you're saying.
that's what I live for.
I think Krugel's
they don't
right, though.
need. They don't need to die for no reason.
Agreed.
I think Krugel's right, though. Let their leader lead.
All right. Let's go. Let's go talk to him.
Let group lead the group.
Let group lead the group.
So you guys walk up to group.
Hey, group.
So they are just pounding the stew. They are just going to town. They love it. They're
I'm
just-
like hands on hips, like smiling, like
I caught that fish.
they are going to shit bricks.
Maybe that can be an advantage for us. Yeah.
You made soup so good.
It's my mom's recipe.
Oh, your mom good cook.
She
That's
was
why you so big and strong.
You ever?
Yes. So you talk. What is plan? What is plan now? We lay trap.
Go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Group.
Yes.
You want to come step away from your clan for a second, just so we can talk?
Sure.
All right.
So he steps it. Now it's twilight because the fifth
Yeah.
sun is setting.
So we need. Our plan is we're gonna have you look out with us, and we don't want to use you guys in a way that gets you and puts you in danger based on the vision we had. We want you to decide what's best for your clan based on what you see and how the trap goes. We want you to decide if you attack, if you're surrounding the forest. We don't want to tell you what to do with your clan.
Understood. I confer with my warrior.
So we want you to come with us and decide what you're going to do.
When trap springs.
When trap springs, how you act. We don't want to tell you what to do. I just did it again. It's so
He
hard.
can't help himself.
It's so hard to not talk like this. I don't know why. It's almost like, I don't know.
Spasiba.
It makes me feel like a douche. It really does.
Hey, little guy.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna notice the sun dwindling down, and I'm gonna look at you guys, and I'm gonna kind of
All right. Yep. We got to go.
hand signals.
Okay.
We gotta go, and I'm gonna start walking off to get into position.
Prepare the kobolds to be ready.
So group goes. You see him conferring with some of the larger kobolds, which really isn't much, but there's more strapping than their fellow leathery brethren. You guys can't tell because you're looking at the tracks, but group sneaks up next to you guys, and he says,
We are ready for trap.
so you guys wait, and the sun is going down. It's now the moon is beginning to rise.
I'm still humming Zorob's thing.
Okay, make
So
perception
good.
checks.
22.
7.
15.
With a 15, definitely with the 22, Krugel, Rathos, the ground is beginning to shake.
I think it's coming.
So I have my hand.
I don't think so.
I have my hand on the ground
Your hand is on the ground.
to feel it, and I'm feeling the ground vibrate, and I'm looking at Rathos. I'm like, it's coming.
I'm laying on the ground because
I'm like, Zorob, can you feel that it's coming?
Make another check with advantage this time.
Take your
12.
take your glove off and feel the ground.
Nope.
Guys, maybe it's not the right night.
just take us on our word and like kneel down a little bit.
Get down.
All right,
Lay down.
All right,
Hide.
I'm getting down.
So
Actually,
Trust
I lied. Don't get down. Like just get ready to pounce. Like crouch. Don't
Okay.
lay down.
So I'm gonna be crouched behind the fattest tree I can find before the
Okay.
clearing, and I'm gonna knock an arrow.
okay, you guys are all hiding. I'm assuming.
Hiding, but I'm not prone. I just want to make that clear. Not prone.
Right. So, off in the distance, you can hear. And it's getting louder and louder and louder. And as you look towards the east, you can see off in the distance, an object, and there is black smoke pouring out of the top of this object.
Oh, so it's the MBTA.
As it's getting closer.
Jeez.
It's getting closer and closer and closer. And as you see it, it is a long, square object. We're going to metagame here. It's a fucking train.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a train coming towards
That
you.
didn't click till just now. Rails and, yeah.
So, picture someone who's never seen a train before trying to figure out what a train looks like as it gets closer, and it's louder and louder, and the vibrations are getting more and more. So, the kobolds, you didn't see it, but they rolled a 17 plus, what is dex? A 2. So they rolled a 19 for their stealth. So they are not, whoever's manning this train is not going to see the trap.
Shit.
So this thing is coming headlong. You're seeing it's doing probably 35 miles an hour, 50 feet per second. So you see it billowing black smoke as this thing is hammering down the tracks towards you, and you see it as it goes into this trap, and man, is it a sight to behold, because you are dead center as this thing just breaks through the tracks. The front of the train just noses in, clips the ground, and it is...
That's awesome.
It just... You remember that scene in The Dark Knight where they flip the train?
Oh, yeah.
They flip the
Oh, yeah.
semi.
So
That's
good.
what happens. The engine just cakes over, and it just, like... It's just a huge derailment. The engine,
Breaking the
just
fourth wall
front,
here.
end over front, just boom, 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 as it just tunnels, rolls into the forest, snapping trees, and it's just a horrible sight. You see there's about a dozen train cars behind it. They all get knocked off the tracks, and, you hear people screaming and hollering and things as the dust kind of settles. You can see a fire starting to spread where the engine was.
So we hear people on these tracks.
Yes, there are people
Okay.
on these trains.
Okay.
They are screaming. They're, what happened? What? There's bodies strewn about. There's a couple bodies strewn about. So as the dust settles, you see people starting to emerge from the train cars, essentially, and make perception checks.
No, the first bad roll I've had, 6.
Dirty 20.
5.
Fuck, guys. Be more perceptive.
With a dirty 20, Krugel, you see the man from your nightmares. The one from your shared nightmare. The road.
Silently, I slap Rathos next to me, and I point at Zorob, and I go, "That's him." I say it very quietly, and just point, "That's him. The guy from our dreams."
So you see him. He is cloaked in all black, and he is talking to someone. And they point towards the tracks, and he turns. You're not sure, but you think he might be looking at you guys. The man from your nightmares has emerged from the wreckage of the train. He is conversing with a few of the other survivors from the train wreck. They are pointing into the woods, and they are pointing at the tracks and the flipped-over engine. There are some more survivors starting to investigate the tracks. Why don't you guys make investigation checks?
21.
5.
7.
Boy, So Rathos, they're all armed. They either have crossbows, longbows, short bows, swords. Everyone here is armed.
Just as I predicted.
How many are there?
There's a lot, and they're armed to the fucking teeth. But we did stop the noise.
Let's go home.
Aside from the screams.
Well,
That was the point, right? Was to stop the noise.
Let's just leave.
hey, they're also pointing at us.
Don't move.
I think. Listen, let's back up. Let's play this a little bit like the. I don't know if you guys ever heard this. There's a place where a bunch of large bipedal mammals. We call them gorillas, and they're really good about hitting you and then running away. Hitting you, running away. We call it guerrilla warfare. So I think we back up into the trees and let them come to us because they're pointing at us. Like they want to come here. And we hit them and run. Hit them and run.
Tighten your mic, because it's drooping. Tighten the
You
big
got droopy mode.
big dial. Big
Nothing
dial.
ever droops on Rathos.
That's
Why
right.
don't I climb a tree and shoot from the trees?
Okay, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, they're gonna know it's from the trees.
All right, you want to find them right now, right here?
Climb a tree? I can climb a tree.
All right, guys. Like, how many are we talking? How many?
There's at least 30 guys.
Okay.
30, well, I shouldn't say guys. 30 survivors.
All right, guys.
We'd
We
have-
either need the kobolds' help or we are dead.
All right, hold on. I have a crazy idea.
As he says that, I'm going to turn the corner and start walking towards him, towards all the survivors, like clear as fucking day.
Rathos, what are you doing?
And I'm gonna hold up my shield, and I'm not gonna say Avengers Assemble, but I really want to. What I am going to yell is, "We are group!" And I'm gonna charge them
So you are running towards. All right.
all alone right now.
All alone. Roll for initiative.
I got 18.
It's not good.
We're going to put on some D&D fight music
10.
here.
I got a 5.
Ruined my plan.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
I did.
Well, my plan was fucked up, so it was perfect for character, but
So unfortunately for you guys, the bad guys are going to go first. Rathos, make a persuasion check.
Oh my gosh. Big money, big money, big money. No, wait a minute. Krugel. Hey, Krugel. Give me a check. Give me a check on that roll. Give me a check. Just give me a check. Give me a check on that roll. What's that roll?
that would be a crit fail. No.
Oh, come on.
Nat 20
Is
for
it a
me.
nat
It is
20?
a
Are
nat
you fucking
20.
for
It is
real?
a nat
All right, hold
20.
on, let me pull up my translator.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So you hear
Gethriz!
as group yells and points towards the train, and you somewhat hear the thundering of like 50 kobolds all of suddenly spring from the woods and the bad guys, and you hear everyone say, they're everywhere, open fire. The bad guys are going to start loosing
It's like-
arrows and drawing weapons and firing crossbows. You are about, you're charging. I'm going to say you're about 100 feet away from the cloaked figure. Make a strength check.
Krugel, give me a check on that.
Oh, no.
Nuh-uh.
I didn't say another. Nat 20.
God
Someone's
damn.
dice are loaded.
So strong. All
Let's
of a sudden.
So
go!
the bad guy raises a hand to you, and you see him kind of squeeze a little bit, and you can feel around your body as something tries to take hold of
Can
you.
I hold my shield
You
up?
can do whatever the fuck you want,
wanna-
dude. It doesn't matter anyways. I wasn't
wanna
prepared for this.
I want to hold my shield up, and with almost a howl, right? Like, but just a yell.
Yep.
I just want to scream, and it turns, at the very end, into like a howl, like, "Ow!" And I'm charging him, and I
Nice.
want to break through whatever the fuck he's trying to do for me.
Okay.
And
right,
with
that's a good
the
save.
yell is trying to intimidate. I'm trying
Make
to
an
send
intimidation check.
a jolt of fear. That's 4 plus 1. It's a 5.
Yeah, it's not very
It
intimidating.
sounded shit. He heard just what it sounded
Your
like.
voice cracks.
Zorob, it is now your turn.
Oh, wait, that was my turn? That was my turn, right? Oh, thank God. Okay.
That wasn't your turn?
It was not my turn.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, I mean, I'm gonna run up behind him. I'm just gonna follow his lead, run up, stay right behind him. I'm gonna throw a bardic inspiration your way and be like, I don't know what you're doing, man, but you got this. We're still like, how far?
You're about 100 feet away.
100 feet away. Oh no, that's okay. I can do that. All right, yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Wait, I lied. Can I do stuff?
Sure.
I want to cast Crown of Madness on the big dude.
On the bad guy,
Yeah.
what is the check for that?
It's a Wisdom 14 saving throw.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's mine.
Roll a 16.
Come on,
Make a
Bard.
perception check.
5.
You can make a perception check too, Rathos.
It's a 15. Where's the cloak guy?
The cloak guy is... So you guys are closer to the engine. Yeah, the cloak guy's there. You guys are farther away at the engine. The hooded figure, Rathos, because you rolled a 15 in your perception check,
Yep.
he smiles and shakes his head at Robzor. Now it is...
I'm dead.
Krugel's turn.
Oh, I'm shooting a wraith shot right into
All
the
right.
middle of the fire. So
Episode
I rolled
12.
a 19 plus whatever. Yeah, so it's really a 25.
You rolled a fucking 25, dude?
Yep.
My longbow's a +6 DC.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, did he hit? Did he hit?
Oh, he hit him.
A 1d8 plus 4, so 11.
Yep.
fire damage is a 5. And then it's
16.
And then it's 4d6 for the Wraith explosion damage.
Shit.
Okay?
Let's roll 4d6. 11 total plus 16.
Yep.
27.
That's everyone within a 10-foot radius of that explosion.
Yeah, so you kill like 2 other guys now.
Sweet. Cool. Dead
job.
people. Dead Xandarians. Makes me happy. As I shoot that, I'm going to yell, Hail Xandar!
Okay.
Can you describe that explosion for me?
Or
Or Krugel, yeah.
Krugel.
So I'm assuming like you just hit him and it just big purple.
Yeah, so now you got purple and orange flame everywhere.
Right.
For that 10-foot radius, and then, you
Right.
decide what it does.
Yeah. So it hits him for 26 damage.
Oh, I think there's a saving throw on that, though.
Yes, there is. I think. I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
pretty sure my save DC is 13, so.
You rolled a 13.
So with a tie, so that means
Goes
he
to the
saves,
defender.
so it's 13 then.
It's 13.
So, well, that's for the 4d6 only.
which was 11, so 5 or
So
6,
5,
whatever.
so
I don't know.
20.
However you're doing that.
So it's,
Round it up or
mi-
down.
it's
21
minus
damage.
6, yeah.
Got it. Great. Yeah, he's pretty upset about that.
I'm sure
so now
he
it's the
is.
kobolds' turn. So the kobolds are just going to rush around and try to just start killing Zendarians, around the train. They're swarming everywhere. We're going to the...
How far do they make? Like, do they? They're just the length of the
Hold
train.
on.
They
Yeah.
are just.
I get to attack twice.
You do get to attack
I
twice.
forgot
Oh.
since last week, so I'm attacking twice. Same thing.
Almost D&D, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it doesn't matter because I rolled a 2.
The kobolds run around the train. They are just... Wherever they see a Zendarian, whether that be healthy or wounded, they're just trying to kill them. They're just some of them you see they're just hitting the train engine because it's still making noise a little bit.
Do we see at this point that some, like, as we get closer, are a lot of these people wearing like Zendarian
Yeah,
colors?
yeah,
like,
for sure.
We
Yep.
realize like.
Yep, these guys are definitely wearing Zendarian
Okay.
colors.
So I'm going to take my. I'm going to start my movement, but like only I'm running at this point, but I'm kind of like jogging, and as I jog, I'm going to let loose a full-on howl at this point.
Moon cycle.
And it has nothing to do with the moon cycle. You're going to
This train does.
You're going. That's true. That's true. That's fair. You're gonna watch the scales are slowly gonna pop off slowly as I'm running. Pop, 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 and it's faster, faster, faster.
Yep.
Till my scales are popping off, and where the scales were first are sprouting out, sprouting out. My claws elongate.
Is he the dragon?
My yeah, that's right. I turned into a fucking
God.
dragon. No, you've all seen me transform. I've transformed before. My hair, which is not necessarily hair, it's more. I don't even know what you call it, like scales or talons or I don't know.
Yeah.
But it yeah. I mean, it's not really fins. It's almost
Cartilage?
like, almost like dreadlocks. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's almost like spines, right? But more similar to dreadlocks.
Almost like coral.
That elongates into like in a longer hair, and I'm gonna still holding my shield and rapier. I'm gonna pick up speed,
Okay.
so my movement speed is now increased to 10, and I'm gonna turn full on wolf. My snout is gonna my nose and teeth are gonna elongate.
Even
still
more?
keeping what's that? Even more. Even more. That's right. Keeping kind of the dragon form, but still elongate, and smoke is gonna start coming out of my nose.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go 30 feet, and then I'm gonna bonus action another 30 feet, and that should be around 80 feet. I should be pretty damn close.
Yeah,
to
you're
this
pretty
guy.
close to this guy.
Yeah,
So he does not like that. So
and I'm gonna smile at him as I do that, which is more of a snarl at this point.
Okay.
Cause fuck that dude.
You tell him.
So
And I'm like ignoring anybody like wounded, anybody screaming, anything at all. Kobolds, friends,
yeah, it
whatever.
doesn't matter.
It's him.
Okay. So he is going to. It's now his turn. We're going to go to the top of the order. He is going to smile broadly at you, Rathos. And you hear, "See you around." And he disappears.
Fuck this guy.
Puff of smoke. He's gone.
It's not my turn. I can't even do anything.
We're going to go to the next person in order.
Dude, is it the kobold's turn now, or is it?
Zorob, it's your turn.
So, all right, so there's like 30 guys left, and they're where?
Yeah, like 28. I killed him.
All right, 28 guys left. Like, where? How centralized are they? where's the biggest hub of guys?
I would say towards the back of the train, because that's the ones most likely to survive a derailment, I would think.
Okay, so if I move my 35 feet to the back of the train, am I within 60 feet of, like, a group of how many?
10.
10?
Sure.
All right, I just moved, and I'm going to cast Shatter. This has a con save of 14, and I get to roll 4d8.
Okay.
I suck. It was a total of 11.
It's okay.
And then, yeah, you do a con save, so I guess we'll see.
They died. It's fine.
That's right.
So the fire is beginning to spread. Krugel, it is your turn.
What's the situation with the guys that are left?
There aren't many Zendarians left because the kobolds are starting to make short work of them.
Okay. So I'm going to walk from the tree line now.
Yep.
And I'm going to be in my Gravewalker form, where I'm now white-haired,
Yep.
like purple eyes and stuff.
Yep.
And I'm going to be walking with both my swords drawn because I'm not going to shoot at all the people
Fucking going
engaged.
down, right?
And so I'm just going to move 60 feet because I don't know how. I'm assuming I'm not within short range of any of them. So
yeah,
I'm just walking towards them with my both swords drawn slowly, but like trying to be
menacing.
intimidating. Yeah.
Make an intimidation check.
Uh,
Yeah, well, 12. I mean, it's pretty scary.
I mean,
Pretty scary.
I'm glad it wasn't lowered. Hey, my new form.
Rathos, your turn.
Who all is left?
There's not many Zendarians.
I guess I just need to know, really, is there anybody close to me or not?
There's a Zendarian on the ground right next to you. He's looking up at you, terrified.
Curb stomp his face.
Yeah, so I'm in full wolf form. I'm fully transformed, but still in control, and I'm still pissed.
Mm-hmm.
And I am
People are starting to flee the train wreck.
going to look
They're
down.
heading east.
I'm going to look down at this Zendarian, who I'm assuming is
Maimed. He's
just out of his gore, terrified. Right? I mean, he's looking into a werewolf who's a dragonborn as well. So I'm going to see that look in his eyes, and I am halfway through an attack at this point. And I'm going to stop as I see that
fear,
that look in his eyes. And I'm going to put my foot down, and I'm going to kind of snort. And I am going to action and bonus action and dash into the woods where I think no one can see me.
Okay.
This is the rate.
So you guys are officially out of combat now. The most of the Zendarians have given up, thrown down their arms. I would say it's a
Can
minute.
I still have my turn?
Give it to
I mean,
him.
we're out of combat, but if you want to do something,
I want to just say, you're surrendering, and I just want to take my two swords and stab this guy.
all right, yeah, that's fine. Murder him. He's on the ground. You kill him.
Oh, okay. Do I need to roll?
No, you don't, because he's on the ground. His hands are up. It's just,
Hail Xandar! I stab him right in the throat.
all right. So it's murder at this point in time.
Yeah, well,
Zorob, you killing anyone? No.
I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, you got the bloodlust out.
Hey,
Yeah.
Zorob, I think I got it out of my system. I think I'll be good now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
I took it out on him.
Is a minute up?
That's
Yeah, minute's up.
for the
All right,
best.
so you're going to hear. I won't do it this time, but you're going to hear a howl from the woods, probably 30 feet into the woods, and it's me transforming back into Rathos.
So that's going to make me look at Zorob and see you coming from the woods and be like,
I'm not walking. I'm still in the woods.
oh, you're still in the woods? And be like,
Yeah.
Do we need to watch out? Because last time he transformed, he was enraged and we couldn't control him. Be alert.
Yeah, that's a great call. You know what? Maybe it's better that he's in the woods for a little bit. I don't know.
Group.
We'll
Where's
find
group?
out.
Group.
Group?
I'm calling out for group.
You just hear like he's just
You guys are great.
him in a bunch.
We got Metal Beast.
Metal Beast is down,
dead.
group. You guys are the man.
That was fantastic. You guys did great.
We need to celebrate.
More stew.
More death.
Oh.
More killing.
Oh,
No, I love that. I love that energy. Krugel wants to kill, but let's go back to the cave.
yeah,
and
let's tone it back a little bit.
regroup.
All right.
Let's relax.
Fine. We have won tonight.
You see he whistles and the bunch of kobolds start retreating into the woods. Most of them have blood, splattered on their faces like war paint. Just chaos.
What's their god's name?
Bannock?
Break two, excuse me.
Bannock.
I'm just gonna say for Bannock.
They go ape shit over that. They're just screaming, jumping up and down.
So badass.
They're just jumping up and down,
That
screaming
just
and
proves how
draconic.
big of a nerd I am, because that's all it took to make me like smile. Like that's awesome.
So
The army of kobolds.
The army of
For
kobolds.
Bannock.
That's right.
for Bannock.
Let's
Bannock.
go.
They retreat into the woods as the train burns in the night. So thank you, listeners, for tuning in to another episode of Almost Dungeons & Dragons. The theme song we use is The Red Dragon Inn by Derek and Brandon Fichter? Never going to get it
Someday
right.
you'll get it right.
All background ambiences and in-game music is provided by Michael Gelfi Studios. Look us up on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Podbean, and Amazon Music. Check out our website, almostdnd.com. Look us up on Facebook, Almost D&D. You can send us a message there. We would love to hear back from all of you. Good reviews, bad reviews. What are you doing, Chris?
I'm telling you right now that we've got a Patreon set up for anyone who wants to support us. It's just almost D and D, like our email, DANDD is our URL.
The double D, if
Double
you will.
D. And, we have a Discord. You can interact with us. And if you sign up for the second tier, you can get a mug. And what's great to listen to a podcast, but not have a morning coffee with it. So
Absolutely.
Honestly, if
we
you,
would if you do that, we would appreciate it. It makes doing this even more fun for us, and we'd like to talk to you guys that are listening, hear what you think. You can even name a character in our campaign.
That's right.
be a part of the journey.
You can see all the behind the scenes pictures and videos we have and how we actually operate. So just
Yep.
give us.
We do have an email address, almostdndpodcast@gmail.com. Shoot us an email if you want to berate us at how bad we are at this, or maybe just tell us what you like to hear.
Please, if you can, review. We love feedback. We've gotten plenty of feedback both sides, and we love to hear it so we can improve this and make it better and more enjoyable for you.
Absolutely.
Rate and review.
Rate and review. As always, I am your host and Dungeon Master, Devin Allard. Going clockwise around the table we have set up one last time for the evening. We have
Rob as Zorob.
Krugel for Bannock.
And I am Jeff for the elderly paladin of Rathos.
Awesome. We will check you all next week.
Maybe someday.
Someday.
Someday. Gonna make it all right, but not
My
right
girlfriend
now.
has a male cat.
That
Close
doesn't
enough.
count. No.
If you are a listener out there who thinks your animal is a
Fuck
child,
cats!
especially cats, apparently.
Yeah, my girl.
Sorry.
Go fuck yourself. Right.
There goes that whole fan base.
Yeah, you've
Way to
got to cut
alienate
all
them.
this out.
We're actually getting a dog.